Hi guys, it's your girl Rachel back with another tutorial, and as you can see I have done one of my favorite styles, which is my viral blowout crochet look. I absolutely love this style. I'm going to show you guys how I achieved this, the techniques I use, the tools that I use, and everything.
As you can see, these are my locks, full, fresh, freshly washed in its natural state. I don't have a retwist or anything. So I just add a little water just to sort of loosen my locks up so they're not so dry and so stiff. This helps also add moisture to your hair before you put it in a protective style. I'll be using the Cuban Twist Marley hair in 2 different colors just to add a pop of color to my hair. And this will be the hair that I use to create this blowout look. I typically use that brand because it just matches my hair texture very, very well. I'm just taking a soft brush and just brushing my roots of my locks just to get out any lint and to smooth them out before I add my Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink elongating gel. And I'm only adding it to the roots of my locks and to hold the hairs in place. I decided to take some individual kinky curly hair and use that as the base to sort of braid my locks into each other. And I felt like that really helped me be able to braid the hair a lot better, a lot easier, because if I was just to braid the locks individually by themselves with no hair added, it would be more difficult because of course the locks have to braid into each other. And if you can see, I'm only separating them in one equal line going straight to the back. So this just gave me some extra hair just to make sure that they were all braided equally. And I typically, when I got to the end of the braid, I just added the other braid that was already there, just added the end in and kept that process going. This process was fairly easy to do, so I mean, if you can't braid, you can twist it or whatever you can do just to get a nice clean foundation so you can crochet your hair through. The tail of my braid, I just pulled that through, and this just gave me a nice foundation to start with. I didn't want to pull my edges too tight because I feel like the more distressed they look, the more natural the hair begins to look. And this is the texture of the Cuban Twist hair. It's very kinky, and I find that this hair is just the most accurate to my actual hair texture. So I love using this hair because it blends so natural and so well. I pulled the hair apart multiple times just to get a small piece. And I took the crochet hook and pulled the hair underneath my lock and my braid, pulled it through the loop that it created, twisted that loop, and pulled that same piece once more through that. And this creates the knotless look in the front. So it gives it more of that individual, very natural look throughout your parts. And you'll see once it's completed how it really looks. But this is the technique I use to install the front part of the hair. I didn't necessarily do this throughout the entire head, but this was just the most natural way to make it look in the front. And you see in this video clip that it looks very natural.
My locks are so thick right now, but when you're doing stuff like this, especially for the first time, you really don't know what to expect. So we're just gonna keep going and keep your fingers crossed, hoping that it turns out the best way.
So as you can see, this is the finished look once all the hair was installed. This is the part, and you can actually part it several different ways and still get that nice natural look and texture. I mean, it looks very natural and pretty. I love that about it.
Diana Ross, Shaka Khan, iconic. I love it. This is at a point where you can actually wear it big like this. You can ride it up if you want to make some cute kinky curls. You can really keep this and style it from here. For this video, we're actually going to slightly give it that blown out, kinky, slightly straight, but still has texture to it look. That's what we're going for. And I wanted to add a blue color in the back, which I did. Since we've got past the hard part, now's the fun part.
Now let's grab our blow dryer.
This is my favorite blow dryer. It works so efficiently, and I like that it doesn't have a handle to it, just the cord, because you're able to really control it when you're blow drying by just holding the nose of it. I love this blow dryer.
So I'm using Cantu Super Shine Hair Silkener. This is typically what I use to straighten and blow out my crochet blowout styles with. I feel like this just works. I've been using this type of product for years, and it's just had the best results. So I'm taking my blow dryer with just a standard nose attachment to it, and I'm blowing it out on high heat. And I'm just going to continue that throughout the entire head, making sure that all of it's blown out. I didn't brush it. I didn't, detangle it. All I did was separate it in different sections, and you see this is the outcome. It gave it a nice, blown out, kinky look compared to the beginning. So once I got the entire hair blown out, now we're moving to our second phase of the process. I'm going to take a wig brush, something with loose bristles, and I'm going to comb throughout the hair, just getting any tangles or loose hair and just removing that. And then I'm going to reattach my dryer nozzle, and I'm putting the teeth comb on that one. And we're just going to use that to continue to straighten the hair one more round through the entire head. And this was the final result. It just looks very pretty and blown out. And I absolutely love it. I typically will shape it according to my face just to make sure that it fits my face. And from there, this is the outcome. And I can't believe I achieved this style over having thick locks in my head. You guys, I have locks underneath this. It is so beautiful. It's so much movement in body. This was everything.
This was a style I actually wanted to try because I haven't worn this style in so long. I am a part of the lock community, but sometimes it's okay to switch your style up a little bit. And one thing I love about locks is that they're so versatile. You actually can do other styles over your locks, but definitely you want to make sure that you check with a professional, your loctician, and just do your research to make sure that the style that you are looking to do over your locks, whether it be a protective style, braids, twists, wigs, weaves, sew-ins, and make sure that you check and do your research before you do it so you don't cause any harm and damage to your lock process. And I absolutely love the outcome of it. This was chef kisses, okay? It turned out really cute. She is cute, honey. She's giving body, she's giving movement. The locks are covered. As you can see, the part looks very natural, and even as the hair grows out, it will continue to look natural over time.
You're able to style your hair and part it in different ways if you want, which I really love that about the outcome, so I can switch it up once in a while.
I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure that you like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time,